All right, long story short, where should I start? I'll start with the three-way switch, 3/4-way switch. I'll start with it coming from the breaker, actually. So from over there, comes in, anything yellows for bathroom, whites for the rest of the addition. You see it all wraps down. I'll start with the white basic stuff, easy stuff. Romex comes down, comes to this gang, which is to the outlet on the right, the daisy chain, self-explanatory. This is from the box, the wire I was just telling you about, and then you have one that's going to go to a bunch of overhead recessed lights. Easy enough so far. From there, it goes to here, and then from here, it goes to that way and that way. From there, it goes to closet plugs, which there's one here in the middle. There's one down there, ignore my insulation mess. There's one over there, ignore my insulation mess. From there, like I said, or excuse me, it was that one. From there, like I said, it went that way and that way and that way in the closet. It also comes and does two things. It goes to this plug, so there's a plug there and there on the sides of the bed. And it also goes down. Daisy chain splits off to one for the bed to plug into. So bed, phone charger, basically. Ignore that, that's the three-way, I'll go over that last. So from there, it goes up, down, around, daisy chains into an outlet there. That one ends up supplying power over here. This is a bunch of switches. Basically, one's going to be floodlight there and there on the outside, and then the other is going to a single light above the addition for a little accent light. So that's the accent light, and there's the floodlight gang, and I don't know if you can see it, but down yonder. Daisy chaining from here, I believe, goes up and around to that outlet. Or excuse me, it went to that one, then down to that one. That one daisy chains, forget how it's routed, but to over here to this double gang. And that is the end of the white Romex plugs. And we're on onward, so let's circle back to the yellow Romex. It comes down, same way, comes down, fishes over. God darn ladder. Just pulled my ankle and yeah, that's gonna freaking hurt in the morning. Anywho, it comes over to this plug, which gives it power. Then it comes over and gives this switch box power. Now this one's kind of interesting. So this one's supply from here, which this was from the breaker. So that's the supply. Then I have one to the shower for some recessed lights, which is right there, those two or three. And then you have to overhead, which is those 5 or 6 recessed. And then you have to vanity, which are those two gang boxes, 1 and 2. And then from this guy, I branched it back because I didn't expect to have to put plugs, but it branches and loops back around, follows it back, and goes to a gang box that's going to be in the closet, the mini closet here for the bathroom, and one there in case she ever puts a little makeup desk here. None of these are all going to be used at once, obviously, ever. I would have brought it from the box to that one, then branched this way, but that was added after, so it comes from the box to here, but it branches from this box backwards. That's going to confuse somebody renovating this house in 100 years, probably. And the three-way switch, which is the main point of me sending a video. So where should I start it? I'm going to start from the beginning. That makes most sense. No, start from the end. That makes most sense to me for some reason. So start over with the end. The overhead lights. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above the bed. Then 1, 2, 3 or 4 over there. It's been a crazy few weeks. Basically, it's a bunch of recessed lights above. That one there, consider that the end of the daisy chain, because there's this row here, daisy chain together, and these wires go together, and those 3 daisy chain together. I feel like I'm gonna really need your help wiring things, because I went really overboard. So here we have end of the lights to the three-way switch, to this three-way switch. I don't know what to call 3 and what to call 4-way switches. So I'll just say 3/4. this one's end of the daisy chain to the 3/4-way switch that's going here by the bed, which is this white wire goes to that white wire that is just hanging, that is going to be tied into that one, that all those are daisy chained too. So hopefully that's okay, because then this one comes from the sliding glass door 3/4-way. So this blue wire, self-explanatory enough, goes up and over and around, and comes out here. This one's from the bed, 3/4-way switch. And then this one, to this 3 or 4-way switch, self-explanatory enough, comes around and goes to up here. Now, like I said, I don't want to have to put a gang box in the wall or a clock box. So it comes down right here from the sliding glass door. Ignore the Romex for now, I'll get to that. It goes from here to here, which obviously is just gonna go to here for this 3/4-way switch. That leaves one wire. This wire, lights start is what I named it, because the other one's lights end. This one goes to right there to the beginning of the daisy chain of the recessed lights. So basically, in start to finish now, for the white wire for the recessed lights, you have this one, which goes to that first recessed light, and then it's going to daisy chain to that recessed light and end at a daisy chain to a dead end over there. Then, like I said, from here, it's going to daisy chain up here to the middle, which I went this way with, that way and that way, to a daisy chained dead end light over there, to a daisy chained light over there. That's a dead end, but that's where I got the white Romex. That is the end of the system. So as long as those are all connected right, the black, the white, and the copper, I think I should be good that they're all daisy chained. And the other question, which is just late and I'm not thinking straight, over here, like I said, this is from the 3/4-way switch by the sliding glass door, and this one's from the start of the daisy chain lights. I'm using it as a junction box for one, you know, blue to blue, white to white, yada yada yada. But I think I should also be able to put 2 plugs here. If not, I'll put an ugly square cover and I'll put a recessed painting on it, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just curious if I can get 2 plugs right there. Other than all that, I think I did good. If you need me to take another video, let me know. I really don't want to have to ever tear away the drywall. Also, if you have any tips or tricks to how I can cut all of the spray foam down that I put between my insulation, I would appreciate it, because that's going to be a lot of work. I was smart and got, 1/2 inch to put beside all my furring strips, and I said I'm going to go the extra mile and close in the gaps. Well, expanding foam, it expands a lot. Learned that fun hard way here. And the only thing I did against your recommendation with this entire project, fan, that one is wired into, it branches from that outlet up there. It's daisy chain from that to constant power, because it's going to be fan only. I get boxes die and all that. Worst case, a Hunter box goes bad for the remote, because it's going to be remote controlled. Then the fan's just stuck off. We're going to have one standing in the corner anyways. It's not going to have a light kick, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9 recessed lights in here. So I should be good. Thank you.